If you've been paying attention to the baseball playoffs, you're well aware that the Dodgers are on the verge of sweeping the Brewers or beating them in no more than 5 games. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about the incident that happened during Game 2 of the NLCS inside of the Brewers Stadium. Now, there's a lady in this video right now. You probably wonder who she is. Her name is Shannon Larsick. She's a Milwaukee native, and she went viral for all the wrong reasons. See, the guy holding the camera, his name is Richard Fasano. Now, Richard is a Dodgers fan. He was in town, on business, came to watch the game at the stadium, and he told a story to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel because this video went viral for all the wrong reasons. Now, when he got in there, he said he's one of a few Dodgers fans, and the fans were giving him a little bit of grief early in the game when his team was losing. But then when things changed, he decided to turn around and have a little bit of fun, trash talking. We all know it happens all the time when you go to an arena. You trash talk with the opposing fans, but nobody gets crazy. You're trying to keep it classy, but we know sometimes things happen. He goes around, he pans around to the crew, and I guess he catches her attention. She doesn't like it. She says something to him about the drink that he had. She called him a P word. Obviously, you can figure out what she called him. She said because he's drinking a sparkling refresher. Then she decided to go and tap the guy in front of her and says, "Hey, we're going to call ICE." Which Richard replies, "I'm an American citizen. I'm a veteran of 2 wars." Now, look, sports has always been the one thing that brought everybody together. We know no matter where you're from, what your background is, and socioeconomic status, if you love sports, we all have something in common. Stuff like this has no place in sports. It's ridiculous. It's sad that, these kind of things happen. And the crazy part about it was Richard was talking to the newspaper, said he hopes nothing bad happens to her. But when you do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. That's exactly what happened to Shannon. She lost her job. The company that she worked for, it's called Manpower. It's a Milwaukee-based staffing agency. They said as of October 15th, she no longer worked there. She also had to resign from her position at Make-A-Wish, Wisconsin, where she was on the board of directors. Now, that's kind of crazy because you hold such a position that has some prestige and you work for an organization such as Make-A-Wish and you're out here spewing hateful things. Look, regardless as to where you side politically, that's your business. But keep this kind of shit away from the one place that we all can get together, which is sporting events. And look, to his credit, Richard, he took the high road. For Shannon, she better be lucky it was somebody like him, because had it been somebody else, it wouldn't have been such a pleasant exchange. It would have been bad. It would have been really bad for her, because most people, they hear the ICE word or you say something racist to them, most people aren't going to sit there and be politically correct. They're going to put hands and feet on you and they're going to deal with the consequences later, and then you'll have a swollen lip, broken jaw, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't condone violence, but sometimes people don't respect you enough until you sit there and you get to that point, which is sad that you should never have to get to that point. But needless to say, I always have to give people the credit they deserve for being stupid and putting them on blast. I know this probably doesn't mean much to many, but people like this, they need to be outed as much as possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's Shannon. And, I'm just going to keep spreading the good word with people like her as long as I can, and hopefully it reaches their masses. So, there you go.